Hi all, Loz D Punch Out TV. How are you all doing on this Thursday evening? Excuse me, hope you're all well out there, I really do. So, it's fight week. Can't wait for this weekend. This is going to be a prediction video, who I think's going to win and why. So, it's Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury, the second fight. I think pretty much know who I think's gonna win, but I think I know Alexander Usyk's gonna win, and this is nothing towards Tyson Fury. As you know, I'm not a massive fan of the guy, but I hope them both well in this fight, and may it be a good clean fight, and may the best man win. But for me, I've been listening to a lot of pundits, a lot of channels over the last couple of weeks. Not so much the smaller channels, but the big channels. And a lot of people, especially a lot of British pundits, they've got Tyson Fury to win this fight. Especially the rimmers like Simon Jordan, Bacon Ears, Spencer Oliver, and none other than the arsewipe himself, Gareth Arsewipe Davies. But everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But for me, I was listening to him talking the other day, and they're on about the superior boxing skills, what he's going to show this time. Why didn't he show it last time in the last fight? For me, it was a close fight, but not as close as what the scorecards give it. Not in my eyes, anyway. I think Alexander Usyk's just a better fighter. I really do. He lives that life of a fighter. You know, you never see Alexander Usyk falling out of pubs drunk and stuff like that, or you just don't see. The guy just breathes and lives boxing and eats and shits boxing. It's his life. He's dedicated his life to the sport. Now, I think it will be a close fight. I think Fury's definitely going to win some rounds. There's no two ways about it. For me, for Fury to win it, he's got to start fast like he did in the last fight. He's got to take centre ring. He's got to take that centre ring and not be pushed back, and push back Alexander Usyk and use his height, his strength, and his reach to all of his advantage. And I've heard a lot of people saying, because apparently he's supposed to be coming in heavier because he's going for the knockout, like when he was the underdog against Wilder in the second fight. But if you watch that Wilder-Fury fight, 80% of that fight, I'd even say more, 85 to 90% of that fight, Wilder was put on the back foot. Fury pushed him back on the back foot. And people are saying, like I heard, was it Carl Frampton on about it the other day, he was saying like when he did that to Wilder, he's got to do that to Usyk. But this is Alexander Usyk. This is a man who doesn't go back on. When do you ever see Alexander Usyk being pushed back? Very, very rarely. The guy's a come forward fighter. He cuts the ring off brilliant. Makes you work even when you don't want to work, because he's constantly coming forward, peppering you at different angles. You've got to keep moving all the time to get this guy off you, because he's like a fucking wasp. Now, the difference between Wilder and Usyk is a massive difference. Wilder had the one-hitter quitter, and he had a good jab, but he wasn't a good boxer. He was quite terrible, to be fair. Alexander Usyk is a superb boxer. For me, as I said on my live stream the other day, I think he's the best heavyweight since Lennox Lewis retired. I really do. Just everything about him, how he lives his life, conducts himself in the ring, in and out of the ring. For me, he's a proper champion. I just can't see Tyson Fury winning this. I can't. I'm not saying he can't, because of course he can, but I just can't see it if I'm being realistically. I just think it'll be a. People are saying like when I watched that thing the other day with Carl Frampton, George Groves, Fabio Wardley, Fish Eyes, and Steve Bunce, and they were all talking about it. And I totally agree with what George Groves said. I just think he's just a better boxer. And George said this before the first fight. Now, as you know, I'm not a massive fan of Tyson Fury, but I don't mean any harm in it. It's just my prediction. It doesn't mean I'm right. I just think Usyk will win. And if I'm honest, I think it'll go to the scorecards. I think Usyk will put the pressure on. And who's to say that Alexander Usyk won't go for the knockout? Who's to say that he won't? He nearly knocked him out in the last fight, but the bell saved him. So he's more than capable of doing it. You didn't see Usyk sliding down the ropes from one end of the ring to the other. But you saw Tyson Fury, don't get me wrong, Fury caught Usyk, I think he was in the third or fourth round with a cracking uppercut, and it buzzed him. He knew about it, but he shook it off and come forward. So, a lot of people are predicting Tyson Fury to win. I wouldn't say a lot, but a lot of British people are. I've been on for a lot of Facebook channels, and a lot of people are saying Fury will win, he'll knock him out this time. He does, and I don't believe that bullshit about saying that he was pissing around and that he didn't realise how far behind he was because he was having a good time. That's just a load of bullshit. Anyone who buys into that is just, they're a clown, because that's bullshit. What, because he pulled a few funny faces and stuck his tongue out? That was bullshit. As if any boxer's going to mess around in the ring for 3/4 of the fight and not realise that he's behind on points. That's just total bullshit. So, I don't buy into that. I think Fury's legs are shot. I've said it before, his legs are shot to pieces. He hasn't got the legs he once had. He's still got a cracking engine, I have to give him that. He's got a good engine, Fury has. He's more than capable of doing 12 rounds, no problem. They say he's coming in heavier, coming for the knockout, to put pressure on, but like I said before, that's what he did against Wilder. He could do that against Wilder. He pushed Wilder back on the back foot, because Wilder was going back on the back foot looking for the big right hand all the time. I watched the fight the other day, and 90%, 85, 90% of the fight, he's on the back foot all the way through the fight. Now, Fury's going to try and do that to Usyk. That's not going to happen. Usyk, however you say it, he's too cute and clever for that shit. I guarantee you, he will put Fury on the back foot again. He'll take centre ring straight away, as he always does. He comes out, he'll take centre ring, and he'll start pushing you back, and that's where he'll start teeing off on him. So I just see, I just can't see. I'm actually going to predict. I think it'll go to the points, to the scorecards, but I wouldn't rule out Alexander Usyk stopping him between rounds 10 and 11. I honestly do, because I think Usyk's going to go for the kill this time. I don't think he'll take his foot off the gas like he did after, was it round 9? And he allowed Fury to come back into the fight again. But I don't think he will. I think he'll just put pure pressure on him, peppering him from different angles, and just get to him and break him down bit by bit. That's what I predict. I'm going to predict it to go to the scorecards, but definitely wouldn't rule out Alexander Usyk stopping him between rounds 10 and 11. So that's my prediction. I think Usyk will win. I just can't see Tyson Fury winning unless it goes to the scorecards and Alexander Usyk gets robbed. I mean, don't get me wrong, Fury could box his head off. I'm not saying he couldn't, but me personally, I don't see it. I think it'll be the same as last time, if not this time, a better job. So let me know what you think. I'll try and do a live stream tomorrow if I've got time. it's a good fight. Like I say, may the best man win. Wish them both the best. Just hope it's a fair fight. Fair fight. No dirty tactics or nothing, or someone getting robbed either side. I just hope it's a clean, fair fight, and may the best man win. Let me know who you think will win. So it's a bit rushed because I've only just got home from the gym, so I've got quite a few things to do. But I should have made this stuff tomorrow and could have spoke a bit more on it. But let me know what you think anyway. Peace out. I'll see you soon.